Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online. My name is Ubaglo, and with me once again is...
Megalomaniac, hello internet.
Good day. So last week we had a nice triple feature where we... see, we...
We did stuff.
I'm always forgetting. Did we arrest the guy last week, or did we
No,
arrest him
that
the
was the
week
week
before?
before. Last week we
That was
dealt
the
with the
week
Mirror
before.
Universe stuff.
That's right. Yes, we saved Deep Space Nine from its second invasion uh, in this same story block.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and the triple thing.
Yes. So now, well, we have Gul Madrid in custody, so we're going to uh, fight our way through what's probably left of the True Way and deal with them once and for all.
The end.
Hopefully.
It is.
So let's
Spoilers.
begin the attack.
The USS Indianapolis. It makes left turns real good.
Real good. I like how most of the ships in this fleet are like low tier ones.
Well, that's why we're leading.
Yep.
Right into the fray.
Yep. I mean, without us, like, they wouldn't be able to do anything.
Nope. I'm really hoping you guys followed me.
I'm hoping they did too, because just the two of us against this fleet would also kind of suck. I mean, not that it's too threatening, but still, that would kind of suck.
Yeah. A little bit.
It would just make it real long. I always really liked the destroyed planet maps in Star Trek Online. I always think that Cryptic did a very good job at representing them.
Yeah, they look nice. I have no idea if they're remotely accurate, but they look nice.
Probably accurate enough for what the game is.
Yeah. I'm sure they're accurate to fiction.
Yes, that's actually probably very true.
I have no idea if they're accurate to real life, but I've never had the joy of seeing a half-cracked open planet.
Yeah.
I honestly have no idea if like NASA has like gotten a good close-up view of a cracked open planet like that, or if that's even scientifically possible.
Oh, I'm sure it is actually possible, but yeah, I don't know if anyone has really seen one. But who knows?
Astronomers.
I think maybe. But I do think that the various destroyed planet maps look really good.
Mm-hmm.
There's one that we're going to come up to actually quite a bit later in the story that is my favorite map in the entire game. The rest of the mission could be
Not
better.
so much.
Not so much, but that the map for the first space part is absolutely beautiful. So it's just kind of a shame that the rest of that mission is a little less good. I like how the rest of that fleet just sort of stuck over there by that destroyed planet and didn't do anything.
Well, that's why we get paid the big bucks.
Yeah. Jeez, slackers.
And now the Indianapolis is in trouble. They had to turn right.
Yeah.
We have to go pick up our escape pods.
We also need to defeat some reinforcements. I'll take care of these guys.
You sure?
Nah, there's just attack ships.
Okay. Let me find which way I'm going.
Just a lot of attack ships.
Oh. I'll help you. Because they're all the way over there.
Oh.
I'm lazy.
Oh, alright.
You know, they're shooting here. And really, if given the option between shooting things and saving people, I should say my character would pick shooting things.
Because you are strong.
I'm role-playing.
Yeah, I mean it's just a bunch of attack ships, so it's not really that threatening.
Nah. Turkey shoot.
Pretty much. Like, the only thing that's threatening is that it was two massive waves of them all at once. But as they get destroyed, the whole group becomes less and less dangerous.
Well, my general tactic in turn-based games is to lessen the amount of things hitting you immediately, or as
Pretty
soon
much.
as possible. So,
Yeah.
these just make it that easy.
Huh. Did they upgrade one of the ships in this group to an Odyssey? That doesn't look like one. Oh, that must be one of the... Oh no, they upgraded one of the ships in here to a Vesta. That's weird.
Of course, they all got stuck in the...
Yeah. Well, here's all the pods.
I think I just passed by one. Or you got it.
Yeah. Anyway, some of the survivors ended up landing on the planetoid, so we'd better go and save them.
The burnt-out husk of a planet
Yeah.
that somehow has an
Well,
atmosphere.
I think we're on the other planet, the one that wasn't all burned out and destroyed.
That would make more sense.
But first, we gotta burn through all these Jem'Hadar.
Burning Jem'Hadar is fun.
Especially these jerk ones. Like, seriously.
Now, I'm actually kind of surprised they're still alive because I didn't think Jem'Hadar took prisoners.
Yeah, they've taken prisoners in the show.
I suppose.
Don't you remember that whole mini arc with the in the prison camp?
Yeah, I always figured that was like... Because they took prisoners and then they were having them fight for their amusement / training.
Yes.
To the death.
Yep.
Here's some we can transport away.
Alright, that's one group. And that should be a second group.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got this one.
I got these guys.
That just leaves these ones over here. You know, one thing I've actually always found a little interesting is just how many like Cryptic actually does a pretty good job at representing like all the random Federation races.
Yeah, it's not
And,
like a bunch of humans with a token Vulcan.
Yeah, like they have a lot of Cadians all around the place, and they tend to have a lot of the just a bunch of the other races. Like there tends to be a lot of that one that looks like the Packlet, but is one of the founding races.
Tellarites.
Yeah, the Tellarites. Like they seem to be everywhere.
I am so sad that I know that.
That's okay.
I don't
It's
even
good
remember
if
what they're
someone-
from. I just know that they were the, like... It was like humans, Vulcans, Andorians, and Tellarites.
Yeah, I mean, it's good that someone remembered that at least. But yeah, Cryptic does a pretty good job at having just random Federation races when they have like when they have NPCs in
Yeah.
missions like this.
I noticed they have Andorians a fair amount too. Though
Yeah,
I
they do.
guess Andorians probably played a bigger part in Enterprise than they did in any of the other shows I watched. Like I know Jeffrey Combs played a recurring Andorian on that show.
Yes. In fact, that's also the one. If I remember correctly, his character is the one that they based the Andorian escort pack on.
That would make sense. Fly the same ship Jeffrey Combs did.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Combs is the best alien. Whether he's playing a Vorta, an Andorian, a Transformer. I can't really think of any other aliens he's played at the moment. Defeat
those
Lemet
are
Ukon.
those are all the important ones.
Lemet Ukon kind of just kicked my ass.
Whoops. You probably shouldn't have just run right into him.
I didn't even run into him. I was on the bridge. He was over there. I just started shooting. And before, and like literally 1 second later, he shot me or blown me up with a grenade or something.
Whoops. Well, you probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I know.
You,
I know
you
that
still
now.
Probably should. You still probably shouldn't do whatever it is you did.
Well,
All right. Oh, we should Oh, he's
There he
already
is.
here.
yeah, he wants to go melee, so
gonna
we will
start,
go melee with him.
Yeah, I was gonna start laying down turrets and stuff, but he seemed to actually start taking a whole lot of damage once we actually engaged him.
Now we have to destroy the hatchery.
Yeah, one more over here.
We require more spawning pools. I'm actually
Since,
fairly
that
sure
guy-
that's not a line from StarCraft, but whatever.
Since that guy mentioned failing his gods, maybe there's a changeling here.
Well, you know, the mission is called The New Link.
Well, our characters don't know that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying there might be a changeling.
There's probably a changeling.
There's a changeling. They're like right up here.
Yeah.
In fact, these Jem'Hadar guys are like literally prostrating themselves before the pool of ooze that is the
Yep.
changelings. I shouldn't call it ooze. It's probably like a racial slur as far as changelings are concerned.
Absolutely.
Be like calling a Vulcan
know.
knife ears.
Since we know that he's probably going to be coming up here in just a moment. Better drop some stuff. Oh, they want us to talk to him first. Oh, there we go.
So yeah, most of these changelings are throwing out another changeling to dry, so to speak.
Yeah.
So we just have to fight one changeling, not a bunch of them.
Which is good because this one changeling is really kind of a pain.
Yeah, honestly, if all these changelings in here tried to fight us, we would be dead.
Well, at the very least, if they all tried to fight us in the same manner that Loss here does.
Yeah, because
Loss kind of cheats.
he sure does. We'll melee the hell out of him.
I mean, first off, you can see he's got a lot of health. Like, he's really not taking a whole lot of damage.
And he's holding us.
You should probably stand in the healing circle.
I will be now. Well, I was in the healing circle.
Or, you can just... Come on. Oh. Yeah, I'll let your bridge officer take care of that then.
So he essentially has a shit ton of knockback
Yeah.
and holds. And he's immune to critical flanking damage. And after you knock him down once,
he
turns into a sludge monster.
Yep, he gets a second health bar. is on my turret. Jeez. Yeah, so he's pulling us in and then knocking back. Yeah. What? That wasn't the button I pressed at all.
I'm just gonna respawn because she ain't gonna be able to get me up. I'll try to get you up.
My officer is almost... Yep, here we go.
Yeah, my problem is I was right next to him, so anytime she
Yeah.
tried, he would just immediately knock her back.
Yeah.
And now he pulls me in.
Of course.
So, the moral of this story is changelings are assholes,
Yeah.
and we don't like fighting them.
Thankfully, so you can actually fight changelings as a captain class boss in certain endgame content.
Yes.
They aren't quite like this.
So after defeating the sludge monster, he refills his health again.
And takes back his humanoid form.
And takes back his humanoid form. He is pulling some serious RPG plot healing bullshit here.
Yeah. He's really making this a boss fight.
And as far as I've seen, this is the only thing like this.
Yeah, there isn't... I haven't fought any other boss in the game that is quite like that. His arm is missing.
Really? Did we?
Yeah, on my screen, he was turned to face us while he was holding your bridge officer in the air.
Okay, so now once you've done it, you have to run over here and basically capture him in a jar.
Yep.
I'm sure it's more sophisticated than a jar, but I just like to picture it being like a little glass jar you can scoop him into. So we have captured a changeling.
Yeah, and we can, and that's actually the mission. And one thing you can actually do, so once you've got the captured changeling, you can actually do a duty officer mission to return the captured changeling to Starfleet, or to someone, I can't remember, probably to Starfleet, for a bunch of rewards. Oh, and the mission reward for this one is actually pretty nice because the polarized Tetrion beam arrays or beam banks. The nice thing about them is that instead of a 5% chance of giving the debuff like normal Tetrion beams, do I even have one? Yes, I do. It's 2.5%, so it's a 2.5% chance to trigger their debuff. Polarized versions have a 10% chance, which is real nice.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
now we can go help farmers.
Yep.
Which I believe is back in Beta Ursi.
Yeah, we need to go to Deep Space 9. I think we have to swing by Deep Space 9 to pick up some items first.
Oh yeah, we need to get water purifiers.
Yeah, so we need to go back to Beta Ursae.
We need some moisture vaporators.
Yep. Can't leave home without them.
So we shall go do that. In our slow traveling manner.
Yeah, as we just need to get some newer warp cores to put our speed up.
Well, I don't know about you, but I just hit 48, so in 2 levels I'll be able to do the
the
speed boost thing.
I'm just slightly under 48. I'll definitely hit it, but at the end of this next mission. Well, while we're traveling, I'll mention something that's happened this past week. What did you do?
Server disconnected me. I'll be there in a second.
All right, no problem. So last week I'd mentioned that Cryptic had released a new set of ships for the Romulan Republic, shoring up a opening that they had in their level progression and giving them another option at max level. Well, it turns out that Cryptic wasn't quite done with those ships because this week during maintenance, they upgraded the Tier 5 refit version of the ship to refit? Whichever.
Retrofit.
You retrofit, yes. I keep forgetting which terms they use. They use refit for same tier and retrofit for higher tier. So they went and upgraded the Tier 5 version of it to not only be a Defiant-like, but they also upgraded it to be a carrier. So now it's more like the Tier 5 Akira, giving all three factions uh, a Tier 5, basically a Tier 5 escort carrier. Although the two the ones for the Federation and then the ones for the Romulans are much more like escort carriers, while the one for the Klingons is more of a cruiser carrier. Still, though, that's
Yeah.
actually pretty nice. Let's see. So I think this one we need to go back to Zeta Andromedae.
Go all the way here, get water purifiers, go back.
Yep, we do have to go back to Zeta Andromedae. But yeah, so I think that's actually a really nice upgrade that they did on that ship. Probably unnecessary, but it's really nice that they decided that was a hole that they needed to fill on those as an option for them. Because as some players may not know, the way that the Romulans work is that even though you can choose one of the other two factions to be an ally of, and thus causing you to be considered part of that faction for pretty much everything, you aren't given access to that faction's Tier 5 ships, regardless of what that Tier 5 ship is. The only Tier 5 ships that those faction characters can fly, that you are also able to fly, are the basically the faction agnostic lockbox ships.
Yeah. It's mostly to make Romulans not the best faction ever.
Well, I wouldn't say, I don't know about that, but it definitely does. I mean, it is a logical thing because that Tier 5 is all the best technology. So
well, they would have access to that one faction ships and all of their own, whereas either of the factions would only have access to their own ships. So
that's also true. So in a way, it's a little lame because right now the Romulans are missing a lot of different types of ships at their Tier 5 level. They don't have a whole lot of options available to them, whereas the Federation Klingon side are a lot more featureful just on their own core ships.
yeah, but Romulans are still cool, so it's okay.
Yep, the Romulan faction is still pretty neat, and a lot of their ships are actually still really cool. I mean, the Scimitar is still an amazing ship. It's a little hard to use, but it is very, very interesting.
We're almost there.
We're almost there.
Quick, sing something.
Yeah. They also, for the Friday screenshot, put a screenshot up for the new featured episode, which is going to be the tie-in between the current events and the events of Season 8, which I'm pretty much sure now that they are going to be releasing that episode next week. If they do manage to release that episode before we record, we are going to try to do that one either as part of our regular recording or as a supplemental episode right afterwards, one or the other, because that mission will also give a new ship as part of it, and I'm definitely going to be doing it on my main character, if not on both characters.
I'll do it on everybody.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll do it on everybody, but I'll definitely do it on my main captain at the very least. Probably on this one, depending on when we do our recording.
Everybody. Narrow eyes.
You can. Yeah.
Now, is the ship essentially the limited award thing, like for when it's brand new?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. They said, well, they haven't been very specific about it, but the odds are pretty good that it's only going to be they're only going to be giving that ship during the time that it's that this episode is actually running.
By the way, I lied. These guys are true way assholes who are, gonna shoot us.
Yeah, well, we'll just shoot him back. Yeah, so, look forward to that next week.
Hopefully.
I know I am. Some of the things I've been hearing have been pretty interesting. Actually, one other thing that I heard that was kind of interesting. So they had a interview with one of the lead system engineers a few days ago. I think it was actually just yesterday. And one of the things he basically was talking about ships the whole time, and they had some interesting things in there about some of the things that they want to do. Like they want to go back over some of the Federation ships and make each of their categories a little bit more pronounced. Although I know that I have been seeing them mention that some of the things that they want to do is they want to give each category like a unique slot, so to speak. Like for example, cruisers would have basically a free armor slot.
Are you on the planet?
I'm on the planet.
Whoopsie.
Didn't you get the?
Yeah, no, I'm on the planet. I'm just not on the same planet as you.
Oh. Huh. That's kind of weird. Maybe.
Sec, I'm gonna beam back to the ship and see if I can.
All right.
Like resync with you. It's kind of a weird thing.
Yeah. But yeah, so they were saying things like they want to have cruisers get a free armor slot and science ships get a second deflector slot.
That would be neat.
That would be kind of neat.
Yeah, still not on the same planet. Well.
Oh well, whatever.
Yeah,
maybe
can...
this one phase has to be alone.
Maybe. Kind of weird, but.
Yeah. Like, are you getting progression on your character?
No.
So you're still on Find Oraval?
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, like I'm on the planet, it's just you're in a different instance of the planet for whatever reason. So. Oh well.
Oh well. I'm sure that in a moment when we get to the next phase of this mission, we will get back together.
Yeah, we do go to a different map, don't we?
Yeah, we do actually go to a different map. Yeah, but basically what's happening is these colonists seem to be a little afraid of something. And we encountered some true way in orbit around it, so something seems to be up.
They fell down the stairs.
Yeah.
There's no abuse of power going on.
Not at all.
Actually, it's kind of the same thing that happened back on Nimbus 3.
Yeah. Another thing that he mentioned during the interview that was kind of neat is that when they do upgrade I shouldn't say upgrade, but when they do increase the level cap to full admiral, which they are also planning on including space parties with NPCs, which is going to be so awesome. They are not
you don't
planning
sound that
on
enthusiastic about it.
Man, full space parties is pretty awesome. I am looking forward to that. I have such a large collection of ships. I am really looking forward.
Yeah, now you sound enthusiastic.
Yeah. yeah, I'm really looking forward to having a party of my unique ships.
Paint them in various multicolored paint schemes,
I might.
and then
I
pose.
just might.
I mean, you can't pose ships, I guess. So
Yeah, posing ships would be a little hard.
combine them together into one really big ship.
Yeah, because I got a bunch of like really unique ships. I don't even know how what I want my full space team to be, but I am looking forward to that. But anyway, when they do increase the level cap, they're not planning on having a tier 6. They're not going to have, or at the very least, if they're going to have a tier 6, they are not going to be adding new ships that are just tier 6. They're not going to invalidate all the tier 5 purchases.
Okay, that makes sense.
They've put so much time and resources into making all these tier 5 ships that if they were to tell people, hey, thanks for buying all these ships, now they're all pointless.
Suckers.
It's one thing to have people buy the lower tier alternates.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, now you're in here.
Okay.
Excellent.
Oh, but your securities have taken over my character slots.
Sorry. I don't know.
Can you see if you can eject them, or at least one of them?
Don't know how.
Try right-clicking on one.
Set focus or info.
Okay. Well, whatever. We'll just go with security then.
Okay. Yeah, they'll probably die off soon anyway.
Yeah. I mean, they got red shirts. But yeah, so if they are going to do a tier 6, what they said their plans are going to be is they are going to instead potentially make it instead of it's a new tier of ships, so to speak, it's instead going to be a you buy something that upgrades your ships.
That makes sense. They can call it transphasic capacitor.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll come up with something snappy.
I just pulled that name out of my ass. Usually you do the words trans, something ending in ick, and then some piece of electronics equipment.
Another thing that they're looking at doing, but they're saying that they need to do a whole bunch of tech to make it work, is they're planning on they're planning on adding a way to buy different bridge officer slots for your ships. So that way you can take a ship skin basically that you like, but doesn't really have the bridge officer layout that you're looking for, and well, adjust that basically, which sounds actually really interesting. So like if there is basically, like for the last while, Cryptic has been doing a lot of work and making sure that however you want to play the game, like whatever ship design you want to fly, whatever layouts you want to go with, that they are supporting it, that you are able to in fact do that, and doing this will only help that goal a lot, because it's like I really like the Jem'Hadar Dreadnought carrier that I got from the Lobby store a while ago on my main character, but it has a problem where its slot layout is very offense oriented, and it's a really slow lumbering carrier. Like it's not a tactical escort. I mean, I can understand it having a very offensive layout in terms of the Jem'Hadar, but in terms of its abilities, it doesn't really suit me very well. Yeah. Now, I still used it a lot and to really great success, but the fact still remained that using it was very different from what I usually did, and I relied more on its base stats instead of my bridge officer abilities. because yeah, it like had a really high base hit point rating because it was this massive ship.
Yeah.
But if I was able to give it a more like a more engineer, like, if I was able to change its layout to be more like the Odyssey
Hmm.
that I have, I would have actually liked that ship a lot more.
Yeah. That makes
I think
sense.
yeah,
It's kind of helped
that
like Romulan's not having any science ships either.
yes, yes. Well, it would help in the sense that you would be able to arrange your bridge officer slots so that you could have more science powers regardless of
Yeah.
your ship. You would still like not have the science abilities, like you wouldn't have
That's
sensor
fine.
analysis, and you wouldn't have like
Yeah.
the built-in targetings. But yeah, you would be able to make choose a one of those tier 5 designs that you really like,
Mhm.
with the bonuses that you really like, but you'd also be able to give it the science bridge officer slots. It would probably cost a little bit of not lobby, but a little bit of Zen to do that. But depending on what you want, it's probably quite worth it.
Yeah. So as we're
So
making our way out, they have suddenly had guys appear behind us, which
yeah.
it's
So
more plausible than Uncharted.
yeah. So go figure. The True Way base that was here was actually polluting the water table for the lilies that they were growing. So that's why they needed the water purifiers
And they needed
instead
the
of
lilies.
and they needed the lilies because it cures a common Cardassian disease, as I recall. I think that's what he was saying.
Yes. So let's see if we
So
exit out to the same
yeah, let's
cave.
see. Yep, there we go. So we've disabled the base, and we've defeated all the True Way guys. So now we just need to bring the lilies back to.
Nope.
Nope. Oh, whatever.
Okay.
Now we just need to bring the lilies back to Oraval and get him to be a nice fellow. Oh, but it seems we have a friend up here. Like, this is kind of weird. Like, why? I don't know why you are not on the same map as me.
Don't know.
Well, for this guy.
Well, here's Gul Granspear.
Yeah, I think we gotta shoot him up a little bit.
Yeah, we do. He's kind of an asshole. Well, actually, no. First, we have to disable the bombs he's set
Ah, that's
around
right.
the colony.
Okay.
Because not only is he an asshole, he's basically Snidely Whiplash.
Yeah, because he's demanded that we depart the planet or else, and his or else is he will blow up the colony.
And we're not departing the planet, so
Yeah, because we are the good guys.
we have to run around and stop the bombs. Now, why he didn't just set off the bombs immediately after us saying no, I don't know. But maybe
He's
we're
a villain.
jamming them.
Maybe. He's a villain. That's what it is.
He has to be theatrical and give it a countdown.
Amusing use of orbital strike, hitting a bomb with the orbital strike.
Oh, that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense. Still not the most illogical use of orbital strike that I will show off in this Let's Play, though.
I think you've already gone more illogical last week when you
No,
shot
no,
it through
there
Deep
is-
Space Nine.
No, there is a worse one much later. We will be although we'll be hitting it in a few weeks. Although actually probably more like a month or a bit. I'd have to look at the
Mission list.
selection again, but it's a while away.
Well, I mean, if you want to be super illogical, you could go back to one of the missions where you travel back in time without your ship.
Yeah.
And call in an orbital strike from the future.
Yeah, like that would be pretty great.
Okay, so now I have to kill Skull. I don't know
Yep.
if you're at that part yet, but
Yeah, I'm there now. Up there he is. Yeah, he's kind of a jerk.
A little bit. He's got a bunch of gil with him.
Yeah, he also uses a one of the hologram emitters, so a lot of those Gaul actually don't exist. Oh, we do see each other's calls for help.
Yes, we do.
Convenient.
Very.
Or not.
Well, mine got answered.
Yeah, I mean, well, mine got answered as well. I think it's kind of dumb though that since we went down by ourselves, when I called for reinforcements, it gave me security and not, like the bridge officers I have set as the guys that I'm going to deploy with.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Alright, I beat up the Gaul, so I'll just finish beating up.
Of course, the other funny thing is it's still doing the need greed thing.
Well, whatever.
Well,
Anyway,
I saved the day. I don't know about you.
I've saved the day,
Excellent.
and now that we have beaten up all the true way right in front of his face, Mr. Val is more than happy to help us.
Or accept our help as it was, because, that was the whole point, is us giving them stuff.
Yeah. So that is that mission. Yep, so we have once again saved the day.
Because we're heroes.
We are good guys. Oh, we can get a new warp core.
We can. I have to do the
Yes, I definitely need to get that one.
the recycling thing first.
And it's actually no, that is still a good warp core for that. Anyway, you want to try doing the next one?
What's the next one?
The other side.
Up to you.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we can get through this one fairly quickly.
Okay. I'll be right there. Because I have to, like I said, I had to clear out some inventory. Hopefully this time, we kind of, deploy together.
Yeah, hopefully. So this one is going back to that one of the missions from last week where we recovered the Orb of Possibilities. We are now going to apparently move over to the Mirror Universe. Of course, the mission's called The Other Side, so like, what do you expect?
The other side. Oh, hey, I have a bunch of tribbles again.
Oh, of course.
Excellent.
I should probably...
Chocobo breeding.
Yeah. Best minigame.
I prefer Bloodsball.
I can't say that I've had the pleasure of playing either.
Either Blitzball?
I never played Blitzball because I kind of skipped out on picking up 10 when it first came out.
Oh. I was going to, because I'd been kind of down on the other Final Fantasy games, but I heard 10 was pretty good, and I didn't really regret it. That was 10 years ago, though, so I could be, having serious nostalgia factor here.
I think I have heard mixed things, let's just say. But I am actually looking forward to the high def remasters. Apparently they are coming out this winter.
Something like that. So we have to go blow up Terran Federation ships.
Yep, a lot of them. There's actually quite a lot of them
It's
in
like a
this
fleet.
Yeah,
It's like they're
almost
having
like they're-
organized actions.
it's like they're guarding something. But at the same time, well, these ones that we're shooting up right now are basically frigates, so they're gonna go down pretty quickly.
Hopefully. Now this is a Prometheus.
Was that one a Prometheus?
Yeah.
No, then it was. I guess it was 2 frigates and a Prometheus then.
And it's still, going down fairly quickly because it's an escort.
Yeah. That's one group down. I like how this time they're just flagging the ships as ISS ship, which is also kind of goofy because ISS stands for Imperial Starship.
Shh.
Oh,
Don't point it out.
No, that's kind of goofy. Is that? Oh, okay, no, that's just I think that's a mirror assault cruiser. Which is actually by itself kind of a neat design. Like for a bit there, I was wondering if that was supposed to be a Mirror Vesta or a Mirror Odyssey. There is, in fact, a Mirror Odyssey that is in at least a mission, which is also kind of weird, but I guess, it's a mirror universe, so
Yeah.
whatever.
Everything there happened in reverse, so they should develop the Odyssey first. I'm kidding. That's not
Yeah, no,
how
it's
the Mirror
not.
Universe works.
It's not. Yeah, it's not reversed.
It's like morality is reversed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everything good is evil.
And they all have goatees. That's how you know they're evil.
Yes, even the women.
Yeah. Yes, especially the women. Actually, no, the women just wear really skimpy clothing. Like, even more so than was normal for the original series.
I'll have you know, miniskirts with the fashion in
It was.
1960 something. Yeah, I can't take it seriously either.
No, like,
Honestly, it's like it didn't bother me in the original series, but it doesn't make any sense in the Abrams movies that women wear miniskirts. I know they're just doing it for accuracy, but still,
Still, that's kind of goofy.
it's yeah.
I had to get around to watching Into Darkness now that it's out on DVD.
Did you watch Wrath of Khan yet?
Not yet. I still haven't really found a copy. Like I know I can find one easily, but I've been kind of looking for like a movie bundle. I know there are some.
I don't know about your where you live, but they had them at Walmart last time I was there.
I was
Last
looking,
time
I
I
was
was there
looking for them
and
I was looking for them at my local Walmart, but I didn't find any.
So we get to cross over into the Mirror universe because, well, that's what the mission's called.
Yep. And you just warped right by it.
Yeah, I know. I had the mistake of using full impulse when I was that close to it, and it didn't
Yeah,
shut
pretty
off
much.
before I was done.
Yep.
But yeah, no, seriously, watch Wrath of Khan. It's really good.
Yeah, I mean, I will eventually. I mean, I have seen bits of it, I'm pretty sure, but I should see the whole thing someday.
You should.
But that's okay. I'm sure I have plenty of time.
No, yeah, I don't think Blu-ray or DVD is going the way of the Dino anytime soon.
Yeah,
So
it's just and like I know that that there has been like re-releases of bundles that have it being released fairly consistently.
yeah, it's not some obscure movie that's going to go unprinted for 10 years.
Yeah, it's pretty popular. So
Here's Mayor
here we are at.
Gerard.
Yep. So we are going to help the Mirror Klingons against the Mirror Federation, because that's the way the Mirror Universe works.
The Klingons are the good guys, kinda.
Yeah.
Ish.
Our main goal is actually to destroy these battleships in the corners instead of engaging in that big melee.
Fine.
Yeah.
As long as I get to shoot something.
Yeah, you get to shoot these docked battleships. They also will, like, fix themselves over time if you don't destroy them quickly enough.
Yeah.
So, you kind of want to get right on that.
I'm going over there.
Okay. I mean, you don't have to go after this one.
No, I am.
'Cause I've almost got it.
Already started that way.
All right.
That's a blue.
Yeah. It's a nice one. I mean, Mark X Tetrion array. I really like Tetrions.
You want it? I can like beam it to you.
Nah, I've already got two nice.
Yeah, I just
Beam
green on it because I'm not gonna. You know.
Yeah,
I got
agreed
what
on
I'm
it as
using.
well. Yeah, I agreed on as well. Like I've got two nice beam arrays in my rear already. I don't think I'd be able to do any more with another one.
You worded that really, really badly.
You would say that. Alright, one more. I mean, I don't have room for another beam array because no, not for our Mark X, because I have the level-less retrofit array, beam array,
Mm-hmm.
the old blue toss phaser.
Yeah.
That one will not be outranked by. Okay, there we go. That one won't be outranked by normal weapons until we hit Mark 12, basically.
So now we can go find Mayor Bavat.
Yeah.
Hopefully he won't be a jerkwad.
Okay, so we need to talk to Gerard and then disable some force field generators.
Hi, Gerard. Let's go disable
Hi.
some force field generators.
Hey, look, he even has a goatee as well, but that
Well,
means
I
he's
think-
good this time.
I think he
not
had
evil.
one before.
He had one before.
You know, I honestly I cannot really remember seeing a Klingon without facial hair.
But they also do a pretty good job at like giving all the Terran Federation guys lots of facial hair.
Good. They know their
Like,
audience and what they want.
Like maybe not all goatees, but I'm pretty sure, other than the females, they give everyone a lot of facial hair. Like even these Andorians have great big mutton chops.
Mutton chops mean you're super evil. Like you work children to death evil. It's like you have them
So
thrown
that-
into mines.
Alright, so that's one force field generator. Now we just need to run
I
over
wonder
to
if the
other
other one's
side.
over here in this large energy bubble.
No, that's where we need to go. We need to go north of that center area though for the other force field generator.
Oh, okay. Well, fine, if you're gonna make sense like that.
I will, in fact. Alright.
Okay, here we go.
And then once we get rid of this group, then we can head on into the big energy bubble in the middle.
Where I'm sure nothing ominous is being kept.
Well, we were told that they found what seemed like an orb in there, so So nothing ominous at all.
So yeah, the fun thing about the Romulan side is that this whole plot line never gets resolved because
Yeah,
their
that's
Cardassian
really
series essentially ends right after the new link.
yeah, that's really kind of weird. Like I don't know why they chose to stop it like they did. I mean, in terms of level progression, by the time you reach the end of a new link, you're already almost max level. Like you are really almost max level, but it's still weird that they just leave that mission thread hanging so poorly. I wonder if they just forgot or something.
Yeah, it's pretty. Uh, it was odd to say the least.
Yeah, it was really kind of jarring. Maybe they'll get back to it at some point, realize they forgot a mission. Um, yeah. Beam. That was not so weird though
Yeah, your
because
ship is technically in orbit.
our ship is actually in orbit.
As fun as extra-dimensional orbital strike would have been.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been kind of neat, but unfortunately they don't. Not this time. Not this time.
Maybe next time.
Maybe.
We're loading.
Yeah, it's having a hard time finding us an instance to get into.
Lots of people are doing this mission tonight, apparently.
Well, it could be doing any missions. I don't know.
Lots of people are playing tonight, apparently.
Yes, that's pretty great. I really enjoyed when this game is busy because I like this game to continue. I really, really like Star Trek Online.
Yeah, I don't think this game's in dire straits financially. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't get the sense that
Yeah, I feel that it
it's
is actually
dying.
doing pretty. Yeah, I actually feel that it's doing pretty good. And, they keep talking about things that they're going to add and expand.
Mm-hmm.
Again, some of these are like big ticket items, so
Yeah.
they're clearly not nearly like it's clearly things that they are hoping to do, and they need like a lot of funding for. So. Oh.
I'll try to get you up.
Yeah, thanks. So it's good to see that they're still doing well,
Yeah.
because I do still enjoy the game quite a lot.
I think it helps that their model isn't exactly. It's they have free to play stuff, but it's not pushy, so people are
Yes.
in a weird way
Yeah,
that
they
makes
are.
people probably more likely to spend money. So we just switch the orbs.
Oh, whoops. They talked to me. Okay, there we go. So there's Mirror Bavat, who's actually a cool guy as opposed to current present time Bavat, who is a bit of an asshole.
Just a little bit.
Although apparently past Bavat was not as much of an asshole, so this is all kind of weird.
He has a long, tragic backstory.
Pretty much.
And now we have to go defeat more of Terran Federation ships. Including a Typhoon-class battlecruiser.
Oh, jeez, yeah. Yeah, that... Actually, I am super surprised that the Typhoon has not yet been added as a purchasable Federation ship. I don't know why they haven't done that yet.
Maybe they're saving it for something.
They might.
The Emperor might have something special planned.
Like, it could be something that they're going to do in Season 8, like make it one of the... like make it a new fleet ship or something. I know that Cryptic has mentioned something along the lines that probably Season 8 is going to bring with it a new fleet holding, and that will likely include, based on what the current fleet holdings have been, a new fleet holding will probably be tactical based, which will probably mean that. Wait, where are we supposed to go to now? Oh, here we go.
I
Which
think
should
the big
hopefully
glowing portal.
mean, yeah, I just couldn't see it at first. Which will hopefully mean that there'll be some tactical bonuses coming out of the new holding.
Back through the portal.
Yep, here we go.
Let's take a leisurely stroll back to our dimension.
We'll just warp in different directions.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Yeah.
Well, I'd go have a crossover with Doctor Who.
Well, there is in fact a Star Trek and Doctor Who crossover.
Yes, there is.
I
read
need
it.
to read those comics at some point because I think I've heard they were pretty good.
It's got the not the Daleks, the Cybermen and the Borg teaming up. That's brilliant.
That is pretty brilliant.
I mean, it's obvious, but it's still brilliant.
Well, that does that mission for us.
Yes. And that puts us at just over an hour.
Yeah, so that'll be it for us for tonight.
Next week.
Yeah. Next week we will set ourselves on fire, apparently.
Cage of Fire.
Yep.
What was this one?
But anyway, yeah. Well, but we'll do that next time. For
Okay.
now, though, yep. For now, though, that's it for us for this week. Thank you guys all for watching, and we hope to see you all next time.
Bye, everybody.